Welcome, listeners, to Just Neapolitan. Today, our terrestrial trio will ask the age-old question, did it really happen if there's no video? Today, we are Jordan, Floyd, and your resident Borg, Brian.
You know, like they always
Resident
say,
Borg.
Pixar it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Boom.
And we are Legion. Ooh, the Legion of Chaos?
I like that.
Legion.
We're like the Legion of Doom from hockey, but like nicer. Like, we won't beat you up. We'll just throw witticisms at you until you feel like beating yourself up. Wait, no, that's bullying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I retract
I
my
think
previous
we
statement.
I think we'll beat people up too.
I mean,
They-
Yeah, we would.
if they deserve it.
listen, I don't want to get into this, but we've talked numerous times, like, just randomly, someone's like, man, I ain't been in a fight in years. I want to kick someone's ass.
But it be like that though.
Yeah.
Like I remember at a point in time I walked past somebody at my old job and I just looked at them like I feel like punching you. I don't even know you, but I feel like
Wow,
just
I don't get
punching
that
the
one.
dog shit out of you.
I get that one where I told you that crap that happens to me on the train where people try talking shit to me while they're walking away, and I'm like, you're not tough. Come get some.
Come get
And-
wrecked, fool.
Yeah. Well, except these days on the train. It's like,
Yeah.
We ain't necessarily throwing punches, so go ahead, keep walking.
That's
Like,
true.
There's some smoke I don't want. But how about games?
You love games?
Yeah, we do. Jordan, what you been playing this week?
Okay, so I've been playing a plethora of video games, which surprises me sometimes. So last week I was in a Facebook gaming chat and I played about like 2 hours of Mario Kart. Haven't played that in a minute, which ended up making me play 2 days worth of Smash Brothers. And God in my ass now, but
I mean, you let the skills go, man.
I did let the skills go.
Yeah.
I also let my skills go in Tekken because I started playing that today because I'm like, you know what, with the reveal of King today,
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, I got that itch. I got that Tekken itch.
What about you, Floyd?
I've just been playing Apex. And I've barely been doing that.
Fair.
Yeah.
And that game's not worth talking about.
I mean, yeah. That's
Yeah.
just Apex.
So I had a really good one this week.
Oh.
I have finished Persona 3 finally.
Finally.
That long chapter of my life is finally closed. Fuck that memory card getting stolen. But unfortunately, it's Persona 3 Portable, and there's some things I like. They took the cutscenes out. And I'm not generally a big fan of cutscenes anyway. I'm okay with or without them usually, but with a game like Persona that's so story driven, and they did the cutscenes well, and I think they really helped the game. There's other things, but I cannot talk about them because our other co-host who's not here this week, Maggie, is still in the middle of playing Persona 3 for the first time. So I cannot speak about Persona 3 at all, but I'm sure once she finishes, you'll get to hear us both gush about it. And then
Nice.
after finishing Persona 3, I decided I don't like having a life, and I picked up Elden Ring again.
You excited for the DLC that we don't have a date for yet?
Oh, we have nothing for it. It was
Yeah.
an image.
Yeah.
They put out an image, and everyone's losing their shit.
It's like, oh, fuck yeah.
It's an image. It's a fucking image.
But, okay, in everyone's defense, From Soft's DLC for their games have been magnificent. So, they, I'm just saying, it makes sense that everybody's hype. We have no reason to assume otherwise.
My thing, I'm hyped because I still love the base game. Obviously, I'm playing it again. And so I'm just excited to know, good, the DLC is at least being worked on.
Yeah.
You know, like it's on the way, whatever that may mean. But also, so cool thing. So I'm probably about like 400 hours into Elden Ring between my guy
Yeah,
who's in New
different
Game Plus
characters,
and then
yeah.
different characters, what have you. Literally, well, okay, I guess it was early this morning because I got that overnight schedule. So I called it yesterday, but it was actually like 4 a.m. today. I found areas I haven't been to yet.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Literally, right before we came on here, I was playing Elden Ring. I found a cave I haven't gone to yet.
Nice.
I'm like,
Have you found the mongrel you can pet?
There's a mongrel you can pet.
no.
Yes. They put in one singular mongrel in that game that you can walk up to and actually pet, and it won't attack you.
What the fuck?
So here's the other thing. I'll probably never find that because
That's true.
So just to talk about like when I play any game, and there's any game that uses any type of fighting style, my defensive style is I'm a dodge tank.
Mm.
You know, I like to pull aggro. I like to woohoo hee hee ha ha, and I have fun, and then I make sure I've got the health to take the random hits that happen when I'm having too much fun. My attack style is Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kill the puppy.
Oh, that poor
I'm
thing.
not gonna mean to, but I'm gonna see it and I'm gonna Leroy Jenkins.
Got a little cutout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. It's on my end.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
I don't know. Like I guess the way I play like from soft games is a lot different compared to how I play every other game. It's like because I'm more cautious in those games, and also less aggressive towards the enemy. I'll run past the motherfucker. If I ain't got to fight you, I'm not doing it. I've learned my lesson because I'll get too cocky and start taking on fights I know I shouldn't be fighting and just fucking die. And so just to avoid all of that, I'm just running. I've mastered the naked run so well. I'm just running straight to that boss fight if I find it.
Yeah, I have. I mean, that's like you almost kind of have to do that in FromSoft's games, because that was something like the first time when I was playing 3 that I just didn't want to accept,
Yeah.
and then you learn to accept it. Like,
yeah.
like Elden Ring. Hey, is there a knight that I don't have to fight? I'm not fighting him. Fuck the full armor knights that move way too fast and their movesets, and fuck you. Bears. Fuck bears.
Yes.
Oh, the bears.
Especially that giant one that can knock fucking trees down.
Mm.
Oh, fuck rune bears so hard. Which, by the way, guess what the boss is at the end of this cave I just found?
Is it a giant bear?
It's a fucking rune bear.
Ah, that's fine.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's in a small area too, like, because you're in a cave.
Yeah.
But apparently one of the messages I read on the way in is like, strong foe, but drops talisman. And I'm like, shit, I have to kill him.
Yeah. Yeah. Big sweeping attacks too.
Oh, everything.
Yeah. I figured.
And like, I was doing not that badly, but I don't have a lot of flasks right now. I really don't have good armor. I have a shitty sword because this is my faith build. Like, yeah, I ran into him with the faith build. Like, I'm like, oh, cool. The exact type of character that will not take it out at this level.
That's fine. So
let's
sorry to
get
hear
in
that.
that cave for now. You know, just gonna let that. Just wait on that. It's okay.
Should go find it in your new game plus character and just go exact some
And just go
sweet
do it
revenge.
and get some
yeah.
revenge.
Yeah.
No, because well, see, here's my thing. Right, for the new game plus character, whatever I get in that cave is not going to be worth it.
I mean, yeah.
It's fairly early. It's in the Weeping Peninsula, so it's like a fairly early area. So I would rather beat it first with one of my new characters, so that when I get it, I'm actually like, yeah, and that's useful. Because if I do it with the new game plus, then I'm like, oh well, that sucks, and who cares?
I would.
So.
I need that one up. Bitch, you thought it was sweet.
I mean, I'll go dunk on him once one of the new characters beats it, and I find out what's in there. But that's just because, like, with my new game plus character, now I'm just trying to literally collect everything. Like, I'm like, you know, like farming enemies to make sure I get all the items off them. I'm just trying to get a complete collection. I don't know why. I've never cared about that in any game ever. I think I just enjoy the game so much that I'm like, I'm willing to kill these 3 enemies here, run back to the bonfire, and respawn, and keep doing it until one of them finally drops a helm. Yeah, that one got me, man. That one put its hooks in me real good.
Nice.
You know? And I still just enjoy like getting on torrent and just going galloping around and just enjoying the space. It's fun. Good place.
True. I'm gonna get back into Elden Ring at some point. I need to finish it.
Yeah, I mean, I might get one of my new characters up to a point where if you needed someone for a boss, I might finally be up to that point.
Probably, yeah.
Well, you know me. If I get back into this game, I know exactly where the fuck I'm at.
Yeah.
And no, I am not changing my build for shit.
Have fun.
No one's told you to change your build.
Good.
We just gave you some input on how you could help yourself out, and you refuse.
Cause Millennia gonna get hit with these 2 damn hammers.
She gonna beat your ass, and I can't wait to watch that.
She's gonna fucking wreck you.
She is gonna put the flu flops on you, but she moved way too fast for your 2 hammers. I'm gonna be honest.
She truly do, but I'm proud.
When you do that, I need you to either stream it or at least share your screen on Discord.
Right?
And I'm gonna get me a couple beers and some chips.
Cause it's gonna be a while.
And I'm gonna chill the fuck out.
Oh, the ass whooping I'm about to take is gonna be hellacious. God.
Yeah, I'm still fairly surprised how quickly I beat her. But her second phase was no problem for me.
That was the phase that always stops me.
So the first time I got to Millennia's second phase, that's when I beat her.
Nice.
Like that one run. Because you know what I did? Second phase showed up and I was like, fucking Leroy. I just went.
Just ran up on her.
I was just like, I'm like, I've used up half my health potions. This bitch has been kicking my ass. I'm like, let's go. And it worked. And I've watched some other playthroughs, and I lucked the fuck out. Like, they didn't pull, there were some moves she could have just ended me with.
Hey, RNG.
He who dares wins.
See, my problem is I never had the timing down sometimes.
Oh, the timing. The timing on her waterfowl dance is so difficult. And then also, too, so I found out one of my biggest problems is the first attack on that, you're supposed to dodge towards her.
Yeah, I know that one for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, the waterfall dance just would catch me.
I think that's another thing FromSoft Games trained us on. Just dodging towards attacking an enemy. That's not usually something you would process in your brain. It's usually dodge away.
Dodge away.
Oh, yeah.
Or dodge to the side.
But no, dodge and get under that motherfucker. Just dodge. And I'm like, that's so wild. When I'm thinking about it, they really train people to do weird things.
Well, but you know what? The operative term that you use there is trained.
Mm-hmm.
Without a tutorial, the game will train you how to do something. And it trains you by cutting a switch in the yard and beating your ass until you can barely stand.
Yep.
But then you realize, oh, if I just punch you in the face when you go to do that, it ain't gonna happen no more.
Right?
I'm not gonna lie. Elden Ring has taught me a lot because I always say, Elden Ring has been my first From Software game that I specifically sat down and played through most of the bosses. Damn it, Panic Rolling is not your friend.
Oh no, no.
Panic Rolling would never be your friend. Jesus.
That's I literally will say that out loud to myself. If I'm in a tense boss fight, I'll literally just sit there. My mantra is, don't panic dodge, don't panic dodge, don't panic dodge. And I just I remind myself over and over, and it's take a deep breath, calm down.
Right? Chill out, you got it.
Yeah.
And then also, don't automatically pop a potion.
Well, so one of the big reasons for that is one of the things they added into Elden Ring is that enemies recognize when you're going to heal, and they will try to come at you and attack you. So you could even get away with it sometimes in Dark Souls 3. You cannot get away with it in Elden Ring. You need space. A lot of times, like with that potion, like I'll wait until somebody does a move that I know that normally would have an opening I'd attack with.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, cool, but that's potion time this one. So good.
I've been punished too many times of, all right, I think I'm finally safe. Nope, you're lunging at me? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, look like I'm down a potion.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst. You get interrupted halfway through, and then the attack takes you back to where you were when you started drinking the potion, and you're like, motherfucker.
Oh, this sucks. Just
man.
fighting a boss multiple times just to learn its attack patterns. It's just, ugh.
Yeah, but see,
Man.
that's like, there's
That's
other
the fun of
games
it.
that do that, but they're not fun, and so you do
Right.
it 3 or 4 times, and you're like, I don't care about this game anymore.
Like, you don't get the joy from other games of fighting a boss, losing so many times, almost throwing your controller, being fully enraged to finally beat this boss and have a rush of serotonin come through your body. Like, I just did that shit.
Yeah, I think FromSoft has found the secret formula to make it feel not cheap when bosses are consistently beating your ass. You know, it's one of those things where like you recognize like where you fucked up, and not so much like they just made this fucking boss hard for no reason. Like most of the time when you die in Elden Ring, you're like, oh okay, I should have dodged here when I should have dipped. You know. Or maybe I should have just hit him in the middle of this fucking move to stun lock him, you know?
Yeah, I think that is absolutely what the key is, that it's difficult, but it's fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's not cheap shit. Well, okay, some bosses have cheap moves, but fuck
Yeah.
it, it's a video game. We expect that. Listen, I'll cheese a motherfucker too.
100%.
So it's okay if sometimes I'm like, oh, that sunlocked me into, oh, and I'm dead. Cool. I didn't know you could kill me in 3 hits. That's nice to know.
That's beautiful.
You know, and then, you know, obviously every once in a while the camera will be a bit of a pain in the ass. And like, there's always a couple of those here and there where you get killed by camera. That's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it doesn't happen often enough. I think the one that happens more often is fighting a group, and the fucking targeting will target the guy 20 feet away from you instead of the one in front of your face, and you're like, I fucking hate you. And I get it, targeting with multiple things, like, that's got to be difficult to do correctly. But man, there should be some kind of proximity thing. Like, when am I ever going to want to hit that guy? Unless, no, when? Just when? Which, you know, that's minor quibbles. But,
True.
you know, we love Elden Ring so much that I was thinking, what if, like, Elden Ring, what if they turned it into, like, a series or a movie, right?
Mm.
You know, I mean, they've been doing really well. So, Witcher is fantastic. Which, I mean, okay, I guess books too, but, I mean, I think most of us know about The Witcher from the video game.
Yes, I did not know Witcher was
from the
a
games.
book series before I played the game.
Exactly. The Last of Us, which is apparently really well. Really well.
I
heard
heard,
good things.
yeah, I also
Yeah.
heard it was really good.
I haven't watched it.
Me
I don't
neither.
watch almost anything, so.
That's
The
true.
Cyberpunk
I don't-
2077.
Oh yeah,
the
anime
anime
was
was good.
fucking bomb.
Everyone says it's fantastic. We've got
The Walking
a
Dead.
Fallout series launching this year.
Who doing that?
Oh, I don't know if I have where it's on. Yeah, so I pulled it up on IMDb, but there's not a lot of information on it. There's more information about like who's in it. Oh, here you go. Amazon Studios.
Oh,
Amazon. It's gonna be an Amazon Prime thing.
Yeah.
I'm not too upset about that.
They've done good stuff. And hey, it's not Netflix, so it might get a second season.
Hey.
That's funny because it's true.
Yeah, I used to really like that. I'm like, oh, Netflix is trying cool stuff out. Oh, one season. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
A lot of shows just don't get that second season greenlit.
Yeah,
and it's so sad.
But so like with Elden Ring, it's already there's so much story there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's my asterisk on that. Elden Ring will never get made into a series because From will never allow that much info to come out.
About the game, yeah.
Yeah.
The
This is
lore?
a series
No.
that makes you read item descriptions to get the story. They're not going to give us a series. That is pie in the sky shit. But that's kind of what I was thinking about today with that. And I'm just like, what other games do you think would have the possibility, at the very least, of like having a series or a movie? And like, you can be like anime, live action, whatever you want to do, whatever you're thinking. Like, I know there's got to be more out there of like just untapped potential.
Okay, so I got one right off the top of my head, right?
All right.
And it's the low hanging fruit. But if we're going like, because I would see it more like anime style, like the cyberpunk anime, like that, like style, like anime, like art style. Because I think,
Right.
but Borderlands, like the series, I think that would be great in that type of like artistic like stylization. And it has for the most part, it has a really good story, and there's potential there. Maybe we can get the actual Borderlands 3 we were expecting after we finished 2, But I think that would be great. If I'm going live action, what I really want to see live action is a BioShock series. I think that'd be bomb.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could do like Rapture Before the Fall.
Uh-huh. I think that I think that would make a great HBO series. Like in my brain, that just clicks.
That does sound good.
Who do I gotta pitch this to? Because I need producer money.
The thing is, you said Borderlands, and I was thinking about that one earlier. And the thing that prevented me from saying Borderlands is how much Borderlands 3 sucks. And the fact that Gearbox would have to be involved somewhere in the creative process.
Yeah.
However, now remember, Telltale, which is Telltale back now and doing Tales of Borderlands?
Yes.
They came back. They left.
They
and
are.
they're back.
They are doing. They are doing.
It's a whole fucking thing. So they did a fantastic job doing a story-driven game in the Borderlands universe. So if we could get something like that, where the entire development team on Borderlands 3 just fucking steps back and doesn't touch it,
right? I think it'd be great.
Yeah. And you know what? That's probably a little rough to the development team because I'm pretty sure it was the higher-ups that ruined that game.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, if everyone at Gearbox just keeps their fucking hands off of it,
we're good.
That could be really good.
It's really crazy how we all went the same route and thinking like, damn, Borderlands would be a good series. But not 3 though.
Yeah. But you heard me right now. I was like, for the most part, it has a great storyline. Like but like
I was trying not to go to Borderlands.
They teased us so much with that whole like storyline with the aliens and shit. And we never got it. They never explained that at all. It was like
not at all.
Nope. I was like, oh, for real? That's how y'all gonna do us? Nothing?
Yep.
Nothing?
You know what I would want to see with Borderlands? The story of Mr. Torg.
Actually, yeah, that'd be cool.
Actually, if they give us like real good side stories of like Torg or I would love to see something about him a lot.
Oh yeah, like I would love like a series that just told side stories. Like just give me character lore in just like animation form, like
little mini series of each one.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe 3-4 episodes each, tell kind of like a story of their life, some interesting shit, and boom, call it good.
But let's talk about Claptrap. Let's talk about how you came to be.
Yeah, as long as we can get the original voice actor for Claptrap back.
Yeah,
I don't think he would do. Just you can read that on your own time. I don't think he'll come back.
The sadness.
It truly is.
It
was noticeable. So many people said it wasn't. I'm like, it was noticeable.
I mean, it was, but it wasn't bad though.
It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't Claptrap anymore.
Right. Yeah. I did have one more, and this technically doesn't count because it already has a movie, but that movie was Ass Factory, Monster Hunter. They need to redo that, and they need to redo it right.
They dropped that?
Well, Monster Hunter is another one that I don't think is a movie. I think it needs to be a series.
I think it needs to be a series too. Yeah.
It needs to be an animated series.
Yes,
honestly.
animated. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because I would hate to see them try to like Jurassic Park CGI some of those monsters. That would irk me to no avail.
Man, I forgot.
Like, why would you want to see a Nargacuga, but it looks like just a panther?
Right.
Yeah, no. Also, panther's not right. It has bat ears. It has very batty features to its
It
cat-like
does.
body.
Yeah, but you know some CGI they'd be like, it has a body of a panther. Just make it a panther.
No. Also, we didn't need a Mario movie, in case anyone was wondering.
We didn't ask for that, but
I'm just upset about the Chris Pratt voice actor. I think everybody else.
Mario doesn't need a voice actor.
I think everybody else.
Mario has a voice actor.
He does.
I know he does, but I'm talking about
why couldn't that guy do it?
Right.
I'm talking about just regular voice lines. Why the fuck? Why?
But okay, so like I was saying, I think everyone else was casted perfectly, and then it was like, oh, we just need a big name, and I was like, that's stupid. Don't do that. Like,
you had a big name. The big name is Mario.
Thank you.
That's
big
enough.
But so surprisingly, I heard I think it was like the Brazilian dub of like the movie like trailer for like Mario, and the fucking Brazilian dub Mario sounds like fucking Mario, and it pissed me off when I heard that. I was like, for real? And y'all gave us Chris Pratt? Chris fucking Pratt? This is gonna be lame. Like, I'm pretty sure the movie would be okay, but it would have been great without Chris Pratt. That's just my 2 cents about it.
I wasn't gonna watch it either way. Listen, I had the Super Mario Super Show back in the day, and that was some cheesy ass goodness. And you know what? I'm fine with that being in my memory.
True. I'm just excited to see Jack Black as Bowser. I think he'll kill that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah. Why'd you have to say that? Now I do want to see it.
Right?
Damn it. Can I get a supercut of just Bowser's scenes?
Yeah, just only Bowser.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, it will.
Like, if Bowser's not in the scene, I don't want the scene. I don't need, like, just Bowser's lines, because I want to see what's going on. But if Bowser's not in the scene, I don't care. I'll watch. It'll be, like, a week after the movie comes out. That'll be up.
Yeah.
Take care of it, Internet. I have faith in you.
Who else got what?
Shit. Okay. So, hear me out. I think me and Floyd kind of went into like animation and, you know, a good regular show, because animation, I want to see Jet Set Radio.
I get that.
Of course I'm going to keep bringing up Jet Set Radio. This is my game. This is my game. This is my love. But I feel like it would be a nice, good, dystopic, you know, animation show. It can probably have the same color direction as Cyberpunk, you know. If a studio picks it up, I would rather have Mappa pick it up. Type of animation.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm saying Mappa.
I wouldn't. They doing too much right now. I wouldn't.
What do you think? A1 Studios?
Yes, actually.
Oh shit. All right.
But no,
I want them. I want them to like.
I wouldn't want Mappa to do it. They got too much shit on their plate. That's too much crunch.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's true. But I don't know who I want them to follow though, because I know in the base game they followed what Yo-Yo.
Yeah.
Story. I mean, they could still use Yo-Yo, but you know they have a lot of characters to choose from.
I mean, that's true. But if you what I'm envisioning is you want to get at least to start off right. At least something that everybody can clamp onto like immediately, and I think Yo-Yo would be the one. Like, oh, everybody knows Yo-Yo, so let's just start off with that before we start getting funky. All right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yes. I have the funk for season 2 if it happens.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, I had to look this up just to make sure it's not a thing. But I want to see a Mass Effect show.
That's one I didn't think of.
Same, actually. Huh.
Yeah.
At least something in the Mass Effect universe. I
Yeah,
don't want a
basically.
retelling of the games. I
Yeah,
don't need more.
the
I
games
don't
did
need
a
more
good enough
Commander
job
Shepard.
at that one. Yeah. The
Yeah,
games did
I
a
think
good
I-
enough job at that.
Yeah, I think that probably does sound like a good idea. Just follow a different fleet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or like
if
make
you're-
it like
or
at the end of it and see the aftermath.
Or like
Yeah.
a prequel or something.
Or
you know?
yeah, like when Hey, and then you know what, Floyd? It could be your favorite genre.
Yes,
science fiction.
humans are space orcs.
It could be that first like human and war they had with the what are they called, the Taurians?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, and then we can have humans as space orcs in Mass Effect.
that'd be lit. I would love that.
I mean, I'd be like, shut up and take my money.
I'm surprised I didn't think about Mass Effect.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I was like, oh wow.
Right?
Well, I didn't think
Like-
about BioShock either. You know, like that's
Like
Yeah.
to me, Mass Effect was like a dead giveaway. Like, if you want to make a good show
Yeah.
that doesn't follow the main line, it's Mass Effect. You have a lot of shit.
It's a lot of potential in Mass Effect.
Yeah.
For
It's a whole lot of potential.
yeah.
I mean, all that fucking lore they created, and then they followed it up with Andromeda.
Let's not talk about Andromeda.
Listen,
So-
not as bad as everyone said it was.
Okay, I was finna say that.
Still
I was finna
not
say.
that good though.
I was finna say, like, I played a little bit of Andromeda, and I've been meaning to get back to it, but you know, new game, shiny. I'm gonna do that, but
Yeah. Yeah.
but I didn't personally have too much in the issue with Andromeda. But I was like, did we? It was one of those for me. It was like, did we
we
really
need it?
need this? Like,
I think my thing is more probably what held it back so much is why was that a Mass Effect game?
yeah, yeah.
You know, it just for name recognition to get people to buy it. I think if that would just been a new IP, if you'd come up with some new idea, like you could have
Mhm.
reused some stuff, but like just
Yeah.
you know, they don't even use any of the jump gates in that fucking game, do they?
I didn't make
That's
it that
how
far.
little I
I
remember.
don't
Yeah.
remember that.
But speaking on that, right? Going on the whole like, it didn't need to be a Mass Effect game. It could have been something new. Assassin's Creed would be a
I was
good,
just thinking that too.
yeah. Assassin's Creed would be a good TV show. I think it would be great. I just hope they don't
But-
fall into the same issue that the games are falling into.
I was gonna
These
say,
aren't
but here's
Assassin's
the
Creed
problem.
games.
Here's the thing about the Assassin's Creed lineage and the line that I'm thinking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we have a lot to choose from between the beginning all the way to Valhalla, and if I'm thinking in the way of how Hollywood would do some stupid shit,
They would do some.
they would
stupid shit.
they would probably shoehorn in
everything
a
all at once.
not everything, but more like a modernized Assassin's Creed all at once.
Ugh.
But put a modernized assassin in our time,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
not like
I see
and
what
not
you're
following
saying.
like the original.
And they'll
lore
like
type shit.
Ready Player One it. Okay, I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah.
Well, and also I think the big problem there too is the same thing kind of with the Borderlands thing is the studio would be involved.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I don't
And you
need
know how
I don't need
Ubisoft is.
Ubisoft to try and tell stories. It's not their strong point. And also remember,
Clearly it's
I think the problem you would have with Assassin's Creed is technically all of Ubisoft shit is in the same universe because that was an idea that someone thought was good.
Right.
So Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs is in the same universe.
And there's another one too. Obviously that game's so popular I can't
whoa,
even think of it.
whoa.
The Division?
Whoa. How
Oh,
the
yeah,
fuck?
Division
How
sucks.
the fuck on? What? I don't think Division is a bad game. I think it's just a multiplayer game you need people to play with. But anyway,
we literally
yeah,
had a
yes.
podcast where we complained about that game for 10
Ah!
minutes.
and
No,
I
it's
will- I will
because the
complain
Division
about
is
games
only
I
a game
like.
you can play with friends.
Right. I'll complain about games I like. That's not new.
All right, that's fair. I do too. That's just
Anyway,
being. You're right. That's just being honest.
When the fuck did
Come on now, we
retract.
complain. Me and Floyd complained about Kingdom Hearts, and we both like the game.
Oh,
right?
Man, fuck Kingdom Hearts.
anyway, when the fuck did these get in the same universe? I did not know this.
Oh yeah.
Same.
I don't know if Division is the one, but didn't they? No, they didn't do Dishonored. There's 3 of them though. I know for sure there's 3 of them.
That don't
there's,
even
like,
make sense.
Easter eggs
That doesn't.
in the games that like connects them. Yeah, so that they're all, and it's so shoehorned in and stupid. Hooray!
Mm-hmm.
That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, like I said, story creation not their strong point.
Yeah.
So here's
And I
one
think-
that I can't believe nobody thought of. Although, you know what? If Maggie was here, this probably would have been the first one on hers.
Yeah,
Stardew Valley.
Oh.
You think that'd be a good?
Yes! How could that not be?
I don't know.
You make it a series, like a cute cartoon series about the town and all this. Yes, I think that would be awesome.
It's Far Cry.
Oh, yeah, that's the
Oh,
other
wait,
one.
are you serious?
Yep.
What
Yeah.
the fuck are
Wait,
they
Assassin's
thinking?
Creed, Watch Dogs, and Far Cry is in the same universe?
Uh-huh.
That's so stupid.
That's so random.
It's almost like a marketing department came up with it and then went, here you go, writing department, figure it out.
How do you tie that in together?
Yeah, I mean, I
What?
don't know, because I just don't care, because however they tied it in together is stupid. Yeah, it's not good.
Oh my
It's not good.
goodness. Oh my
All right.
goodness. That.
All right,
that-
fine. So the Stardew Valley, no one's
Yes.
into it. Fine, whatever.
Sorry.
Fuck y'all.
I don't see how that would work. I'm just saying. Like,
Same.
What's he?
I'm like,
okay, I'm not. You know what? I'm not here.
You know what?
to-
No.
You know whatever, fine.
I can
Y'all
see
hate
it. I can see it though. No, I can see it now because it doesn't have to be like it has to follow a storyline. It can just be an episodic show.
you
Yeah.
want a Stardew Valley sitcom?
Yeah, why the fuck not? The game is a sitcom.
I see where you're going with that.
Yeah, it's like you're thinking like narrative stuff.
Yeah, I
It
am.
doesn't
You
have to
right.
be.
You right. I am.
Okay, think about
okay,
if
if we
Stardew
thinking-
Valley kind of had the love and attention that Futurama got. Because Futurama is basically a sitcom.
It is. Okay,
You know,
I'll give you that. I see the vision now. I see.
You know,
it.
because there's stuff going on in Stardew that like holds up a mirror to just like everyday life already.
Mm-hmm. Hey, give me a slice of life, and I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I think that was probably my bad for following up all these like kind of more heavy topics with Stardew. And maybe I should have worked into that a little. I'll
So
that's okay.
narrative.
Yeah.
Stardew
Episodic
Valley.
show.
Hey.
Valley.
30 minutes of fun, you know?
Yeah. Okay. I
Come
I
on,
can
bright
see that.
colors. But this being said, the Juminos have to be in it.
Yeah. 100%.
Because it's not a fucking show with the Junimos, or I always pronounce them wrong. I think they're Junimos.
I think so.
Or are they
I'm not
Juminos?
sure.
No, they're Junimos. Because I always say Jumino. You know what? What is your favorite part of the podcast? When Brian couldn't pronounce a word for 10 minutes?
Mimo.
or the what's man's name in the sewer? Who sells you the
Krobus.
really Krobus? Krobus got to be in it.
Oh yeah. Well, I want the dwarf in it too, because I want to like, because then you can have like flashback episodes. We can actually learn about why there aren't any more dwarves here.
Yeah.
You know, where did all the goblins go? You know, it could be there's lore there. I mean, granted,
There's
he's also
potential.
working on more games that may expand on a lot of it too.
Okay, but also now that you say that like that, I can see it being like Adventure Time esque, right? So
Yeah,
Adventure
even
Time,
better.
yeah, like Adventure Time tied in so much lore that it was so crazy how they did it so well, because you didn't really notice it until you started paying attention to it. you was like, damn, this show is deep out of nowhere.
I feel
and it's like
I
it's
feel
not
like it's
out of
only
nowhere.
because in the last couple it's the last couple seasons like really tied it all in and said, was y'all paying
Yes.
attention?
Yeah, it was that one. It's like, have y'all been watching? We've been setting it up.
And that's why I mentioned Futurama, because they're kind of famous for doing that.
Yeah.
There's stuff like that's set up in the first episode that pays off like 3 seasons later.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And yeah.
Okay.
Aw, everyone came around to my side. I'm
Look,
a happy boy now.
In the beginning, both me and Floyd was like, "What the
What?
fuck you talking about?" And that's
Well,
like,
I think
wait, it's here.
I think I also mentioned it while we were still a little distracted with Ubisoft putting all of
Being
its games
trash.
in the same universe.
Yes.
Yeah,
Being trash.
most definitely.
Whoa. Listen, Ubisoft is not Borderlands 3. Ubisoft is trash adjacent.
Oh, okay.
It could have just been that.
You know, they're like they're in the same area code.
They're like sister states.
Yeah, sure.
Was Stardew the only one you had?
No, I mean I got more. Come on now. I
Yeah.
come up with the topics. I have to have more than one. That would just be bullshit if I only had one. Fast forward to the day when I do only have one example.
I'm gonna keep
It'll
this.
happen.
I'm clipping this one.
You're like,
yeah.
you're like, I'm gonna put this in my pocket, and a year from now, I'm gonna be like, "What happened?" And I'll be like, "Listen, man, I'm tired. Shut up." So my other one is literally any Persona game.
Yes.
Literally any of them.
Actually, Persona 5 is an anime.
Yeah, I was gonna say they made a Persona anime.
I didn't know that. I should have looked it up, but I didn't care to.
It was good.
Okay,
so
so-
you know.
They just
That's-
need to do three-
that's
they
the
need
only
to do
reason I
3 and 4
remember
now. Okay,
Right.
So-
Yeah.
But yeah, see, but there you go. Persona 5 is proof of concept.
Mm-hmm.
It can
Yeah.
be done. But yeah, that one was obviously just like, I mean, that one speaks for itself.
I mean, yeah.
Played
Yeah.
Persona. It's
You
basically
know.
like you're playing through a fucking anime anyway. So just turn it into a goddamn anime for me, you know.
I mean, the cutscenes are basically anime.
Oh yeah. That's why I was so mad about the cutscenes being out of 3, because I love them so much. Like, I think they have one cutscene in the beginning of the game. It's like the opening cutscene, and I think that's pretty much all you get, which is a shame. But then, so Warhammer 40k. Holy shit, there are so many Warhammer 40k games. Because holy shit, there's so many Warhammer 40k books. Because holy shit, Warhammer has been around since the dawn of time.
Matt asks, how many books
Too many.
is Warhammer?
Too many.
I mean, I own 40.
Good enough.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And that's just from the Dark Library, which is like a whole like section. There's so many. Well, because the universe is so large, there's multiple authors that work on, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like one author doing all these books. There's like, 10, 15, 20,
Right.
however many people at one time working on books and discussing different things in the universe and going on. Which I'm like, so why isn't there a show?
True.
You know.
I'm surprised there hasn't been at least talks of a show. You know.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe Games Workshop is just against it.
Mm.
That could be a thing, because they own
yeah.
their property lock stock, so they have complete creative control about what does or doesn't go out. But I'm thinking like, I was just thinking like more like that Western anime style, like kind of dark gritty. But then I was also thinking like, now I haven't watched this, but I've seen plenty of pictures that I'm like, I think I get the style, is like a Berserk style. Like, I think that could work for Warhammer 40k. And there's just like,
You mean
some
like
stories there.
the CGI style of it, or like the older like 90s anime style?
Well, I just like that, like the universe that they show. It looks like it's gritty, it's war torn. I'm like, I think you can use that as like inspiration,
yeah.
at least for like what you're doing with the anime. And like, CGI, you want to do CGI, I don't care, like as long as it's good.
Yeah. See, that's always my issue with CGI, because I'm like, some of y'all make terrible CGI shows, and why?
True.
Why would you do this?
Yeah, I usually prefer the hand drawn style, even though
It's not.
you know,
Yeah.
well, I mean, technically, you are drawing. There is stuff now where like they can do the between frames.
Yeah.
But then once again, I'm gonna go back and because I'm gonna bring up Futurama a lot because it's my favorite show ever. Is Futurama used like 3D as well as that more cell style, and if you do it correctly, you can fuse them together to where each one makes the other one look better. In like big sweeping shots of like battles in Warhammer 40K would be awesome. Like, you could just do a big 3D and, have the fake camera kind of pan through or whatever. So, yeah, I think that could be a good one. Now, once again, like, they have so many books. I don't know where you start or what you do with it. But, I mean, the shit's already written.
Right.
You just got to adapt it and then animate it, which takes forever. But that's something I would like to see. Because I'll never catch up on the books.
Yeah, no.
They're writing them faster than I can read them. And I have a backlog. You know what I mean? It's like one of those. It's like maybe when I'm 80, I'll finish them all. Like the ones that are out now. I mean.
Yeah.
But then I'll have like another too much. I'll have to catch everything up. It's just not sustainable. But if you turn it into a TV program, then I'll never watch it because I don't watch anything. Shit.
That'll be
the time you watch it.
I mean, yeah, you could.
I could always watch something. The backlog of shit I need to watch.
Yeah, I need to watch the new season of Mandalorian, but I just got rid of Disney Plus, so I was like, fuck that.
You want mine?
Yeah, I noticed because I actually tried to sign in today.
Sorry.
Damn.
And it's like, oh, you don't have, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it was one of those things where
I'm not gonna fucking pay for it.
Right. No, I got rid of it because there was like an entire year I didn't even watch anything on Disney Plus, and I'm just sitting there. I was like, why the fuck do I have this? And then as soon as I like got rid of it, Mandalorian season 3, and I was like, fuck it, I'm not repaying for it. I don't care. I made my choice.
Honestly, I understand that because I'm looking back like, damn, I have a lot of subscriptions, and I haven't been watching jack shit.
Literally, yeah.
Oh fuck. I forgot I signed up for Crunchyroll.
Oh
shit.
Well, I did it to watch Gundam Wing.
Yeah.
Which I had never finished.
Oh shit.
I mean, I've seen them all before, but I wanted to watch them.
No, that reminds me. I got Funimation, but also I got my brother's Verve account, and I don't need Funimation no more because didn't they merge
with Crunchyroll?
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, Kitty just swiped at me.
You also don't need VRV. Like they're dead.
Yeah, they basically don't have anything.
Mm-hmm.
And here I am. I'm thinking, uncork the grog and unfurl the sails. Let's go.
I like VRVs.
Nothing.
I just like the layout. It looks better than Crunchyroll's.
They definitely did have a really good like UI. And like then I switched over to Funimation.
UI looked like ass.
Funimation's UI was just unusable though. Like it was.
It looks better now.
Is it too bad because they merged with Crunchyroll and now they're dead?
Which is stupid.
What was the point of fixing your UI when you finna close it? Like it's stupid. But yeah, Crunchyroll's UI is not good.
It never was.
Yeah, I wasn't on there long enough. I searched for what I wanted, and I clicked on it, and then I clicked to watch it.
And then after that, I was done.
Yep, and I was like, cool.
You know what? I think today I'm gonna cancel my Funimation and just start a Crunchyroll.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, at that point.
All right. Any other game ideas that should be series?
No.
Dead Space.
Ah.
I was thinking about it the moment we got done and we started talking about Stardew. I was like, wait, Dead Space will be a good thriller.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a good like horror thriller.
Yeah.
Like horror thriller. I think that'd be cool as hell.
I think that one's definitely more a movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like we could see like the fall of the Ishimura.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't do the game because then you lose the whole horror element because we know what's coming.
Right.
That's true.
You know, and I mean they just remade the first game, so be fun when they remake the second one, and then they'll remake
And
the third one.
And then we'd be like,
And then
oh,
they'll be
this
like,
third one's
oh,
the
now
worst.
we got to go back and remake the first one.
Yeah.
Dead Space, Dead Space, Dead
Dead
Dot
Space.
Dead
Dead
Space,
Space?
Dead Space.
Yeah.
DOS.
Dead Space is gonna be like the Batman movie genre of the video games, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Like we get 3, and they're like, well, time to reboot it,
Mhm.
or I guess the Spider-Man.
don't worry. Resident Evil's coming up. Because after 4, we still got 5 and 6.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I am fucking tired of these Resident Evil remakes.
The number of Resident Evil remakes is too damn high.
Literally.
Look, this is what happens when there's like
I mean, the number of
we redo 1 and 2 and everyone's like, yay! And then 3 is like, what? 4, what?
Yeah,
I mean, 1 was valid. Remaking 1 was okay.
well, but isn't 1 all they did is just slap some HD on it?
Yeah.
And they were like, here you go.
Yeah,
Like-
you're not getting controlled by the goddamn camera that's stuck in like one corner
Yeah, they fixed
like the
the.
original.
Yeah, they changed the way the camera operates, but also,
Uh,
fuck that. I don't care.
yeah. I mean, I'll at least give them credit that like
Kinda
2 and
tough.
3 they actually like rebuilt the games from the ground up. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so I'll give you a little credit on that. But that's the most I'm going to give you for a fucking remake.
Yeah, I don't know. No one asked. Did anyone really truly ask for 4?
I mean, all the fanboys are going to buy it. It's pre-ordered already.
Yeah.
It's like it literally like they said we're going to remake 4 and everyone went, I still have my nostalgia glasses on. Have money. Because obviously Capcom has never fucked up a remake or I don't know, a PC port or anything. Capcom has never done things that are untoward for their audience. That was a bad sentence. You know, they're They're like Nintendo. They're infallible. You can list all the bad things they do, but everyone will just stick their fingers in their ears and go la 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 money.
Looking at you, Pokemon.
Which you know is what everyone does for EA sports games too. So I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
at a certain point, I'm done. Like you know, if you don't know you're an idiot by now, what
Yeah.
was me telling you going to change anything?
I'm like, going back to the sports games, I'm like, I'll never buy another sports game. If it's not coming to Game Pass, I'm not playing it. I don't care.
I mean, they all come to Game Pass.
Eventually,
As long as you got-
yes.
Well, as long as you got Ultimate, yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's like, because MLB dropping straight to Game Pass, and good, because I wasn't paying for it.
yeah. There's no point.
Yeah. I play those games. Well, for me personally, they don't change enough. And 2, I play them for like 10 hours at most. I'm not paying full price for that. So,
Yeah.
Game Pass.
See now, I play NHL a shit ton.
Yeah.
I would not touch 22. I tried the demo of 22. I didn't even play the full 10 hours. I played about 3 hours and went, this game is broke to shit. I'm like, delete, and I'll keep playing 21. I did buy 23. It was half off. And I'm like, here's how they got me. Because Mort Sider and Lucas Raymond are in this one.
Oh.
And my Red Wings have sucked for so long. I'm like, no, please. So yes, I paid $20 for a roster update.
Okay.
But it was better than 22 because it's actually playable.
Mm.
But I mean, it's still, you know. But yeah, this one was like literally like, okay, and I'm not like, and I felt dirty when I did it, but I still did it. So, you guys want to hear about some games coming up in April?
Yes.
Let's go.
All right. So we got Everspace 2, which is a space shooter and it's gonna have some RPG elements. And I was a fan of Everspace, but I guess they're taking like the roguelite elements out of it, so it's sounding like it's gonna be more of a linear game, which I'm like, I'm kind of into that. I could go with a space shooter linear game, so I'm excited about that one. Well, speaking of EA games, we got PGA Tour coming out.
Okay.
I had that one PGA
You
game
did.
that I got in
You
a bundle,
did.
and it was fun. I'm not gonna pay for it,
Right.
but it was fun. It was like I spent like 10 hours playing it, and I was like happy to have gotten this in a bundle. I also, oh man, I forgot the character I made. Yeah, character editor in a golfing game. That's one to have fun with. Let's see what else. And remember, I'm cherry picking the list. There's way more coming out in April than this. Sherlock Holmes: The Awakened.
Interesting.
Oh, damn. Never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't
No.
read down far enough. It's a remaster, so that one doesn't count.
Ah.
Oh, here you go. Here's one I'm not excited about at all. Minecraft Legends.
No.
Legends?
Well, yes, it's a game where you will neither mine nor craft.
But you're a legend.
Minecraft.
In your own right.
Isn't that out already?
April 18th. Are you
I
thinking
think
of
you're thinking
Minecraft
about
Dungeons?
Minecraft Dungeons.
I am. You are correct.
Yeah, the other like action game, but this one's like an action strategy game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Ooh. We got Dead
Strategy
Island
RPG.
2.
Finally.
Yeah.
After
Here's
how
the
many?
thing. I was reading some articles about like, because they get pre-release copies.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like, yeah, it's kind of fun, but it's not that good.
Yeah, I mean that's
It's more like at the point where it was like, yeah, it got finished. No, but I mean, they're like, it's not as open world. You're very much like in corridors or rooms.
Mm.
And I'm like, oh, so it's not really like it at all. But what about reading that article, they did bring up a point. Dying Light 2, which was made by the original team that made the first Dead Island.
Mm-hmm.
Which, again, I didn't know because I don't keep up with this shit enough because I'm like, I played Dead Island and I'm like, cool. And then I didn't touch it again.
Same.
So I'm like, yeah, so I just think I'm going to get Dying Light 2 instead. And not, because that one's out already and it's not on sale though. I'm going to wait for it to be on sale because I'm cheap.
Yes.
And that's how I do things. Oh yeah, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. April 28th. So
Another game I'm gonna play for like 5 hours.
yeah, that one should show up on Game Pass though.
Eventually, just like the first one did. And once again, that I don't know. Like everybody like raved about the game. I played it and I was like, this is alright. I'm not gonna finish this. And put it down after the first day I played it and never touched it again.
Yeah, I think I played it about maybe 3 or 4 days stretched out over that. And I had the same thing. I was like, this is not nearly as good as everyone says it is.
Right?
It's probably better than I expected it, but I'm very cynical.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't bad. I liked it. The combat was good. It felt tight. You could have some good runs in it where you felt like an absolute badass. You could also have those things where you fuck up one dodge and then 3 guys beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
But it was fine. And that was the whole thing. I played maybe 10 hours and I was like, I'm not going to finish this game. I enjoyed the time I had with it. And I think that's that. And
so I just had this crazy idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
FromSoft makes a Star Wars game.
I don't think they're going to.
You know what?
I know. I'm just saying. I think that would be a great combination for my brain, at least. Like
That did sound good to
Star
my-
Wars.
That did sound good.
Boom. Combine that.
Yeah, I mean, if they would ever do a licensed game,
Yeah. I would hope it's that.
yeah, take all the stuff that they've learned in Elden Ring, put it into a Star Wars, and then but you know what though? Well, this is not a good thing to do. Is have a conversation in my head instead of out loud. So, they would have to, obviously FromSoft games are all dark and depressing and gritty and stuff.
Correct.
As always.
But you could definitely do that in Star Wars these days.
Yeah. Have you not
That's
seen
that's
Rogue One?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's something you couldn't have done 20 years ago, though.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, someone get on the phone with FromSoft. Let's do this shit.
Right. Make this happen for us.
You know what? I'll
What's the
call
number?
up Lucas Studios because I just got them in my phone from the
Yeah.
last time that I bugged them, and they told me if I ever call them again, they'll call the police on me. But it's been a couple of years, so I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, I think
You know, they
whoever
probably
answered
forgot.
the phone that time doesn't work there anymore.
They're
You'll be
probably
fine.
they're probably
Most
they're
definitely.
probably working on a different project now.
Yeah.
Or working at McDonald's.
I don't know, man. The people that work at Lucas tend to stick around for a long time.
Yeah.
Hey.
like say whatever you want, but like Lucasfilms does good shit. Like they're not just doing Star Wars. You got to remember, like they're also, Skywalker Sound and Industrial Light and Magic is all under there, and they are like continually the preeminent when it comes to sound and effects in movies and now series.
Right.
So, and that's that. Did we remember to mention that Borderlands 3 sucks?
Yeah.
We
No,
did.
we did that several times.
Okay,
We,
good.
we would never forget.
Making sure. Any other news of the week? Anything else?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I think we might have rambled on a bit today.
We did, but that's fine.
It is. I'm with it. I kind of like our rambly episodes, which are all of them.
Mhm.
I like our episodes.
Yeah,
I'm just,
basically.
you know what? I'm gonna end it there. I like us.
We're good.
All right, so I think that's gonna be it for us this week. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. I know I put it in the description, and I don't know how many people read that. We are on Apple. We've been on Apple for like two weeks now, so we're on all major and minor streaming platforms. Everything should be good.
Nice.
So wherever you want to follow, you can follow there. 5 stars, we appreciate it because we are a young podcast. We are attempting to grow, but the thing about none of us being any type of famous is we don't have a built-in audience. So 5 stars would really, really help the small guys out. At least get us a little more views, and then from there, people can decide whether they like us or not. So, thank you all for listening. We appreciate you. We love you.
Yes, sir.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.